Well, across our region, we are seeing partly cloudy skies in Metropolis and in many portions of our region. Our temperatures right now are largely into the low 70s, with a few of us being a little bit warmer, and that relative humidity is at 82%. So it is a little bit humid out there, but not too bad. Our temperatures are feeling pretty close to the actual air temperatures. So again, across the region, we are seeing those temperatures. Oh, they just warmed up a little bit. It was 77 in Sikeston, 76 in Cape Girardeau, and 72 in Carbondale. And then further towards the south, we are seeing those temperatures that are into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Now, for the rest of the afternoon, I'm expecting temperatures to warm up into the upper 70s. We may hit 80 down towards the south, especially in areas around Cape Girardeau or in Kennett. But overall, temperatures will be very, very mild for today, and temperatures will be very quickly cooling into the upper 60s for your afternoon. So on that threat checker, we are tracking yet another day of fall-like weather with a cooler and drier evening expected. There could be a slight breeze of about 10 miles per hour for your Friday night lights out there out at the football field, but overall, it's not going to be a bad evening out there. And taking a look hour by hour, we can see temperatures by about 12 o'clock or about where they are right now, with temperatures into the mid 70s, and by 6 o'clock I think things will be warming up into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, especially down into parts of the southeastern Missouri, especially into the Boot Heel. Now, by 12 o'clock in the morning, we can see that temperatures will be into the 60s before dropping even further into the upper 50s to start your Saturday morning. So overall, things are going to be very, very cool for tomorrow. And again, they could be a little bit on the breezy side. And for highs tomorrow afternoon, by about lunchtime, things will be again into the mid 70s and then again into the upper 70s for tomorrow afternoon. So overall, it is going to be a nice next couple of days, but that humidity will be slightly higher than where it was yesterday, with dew points into the 60s. So it will start to feel a little bit more sticky tomorrow afternoon and then into the overnight hours on Saturday. So again, that is all out ahead of our next system. And for the weekend, I'm expecting things to be between comfortable and sticky. So overall, not bad, not nearly as oppressive as it has been, I should say, for the last couple of weeks, but it will definitely be a little bit more noticeable. So again, those temperatures on Saturday and Sunday are going to be around the 78 to 80 degree mark, and that humidity will be on the rise, especially as we get into the middle of or early parts of next week, out ahead of that next system. So definitely download that Storm Track 3 app, and I'm expecting that system to really start to move in on Tuesday afternoon and bring us some rainfall. I'm not sure how much we're going to get, but we are expecting rainfall. Now, that system that will be bringing us all of that rain is going to be impacting the ultimate track of Hurricane Lee. Now, Hurricane Lee right now is a major Category 4 hurricane, and it was a Category 5 hurricane earlier this morning, but it is going to be tracking off towards the west. And so what we will see is that there are two air masses. So this is our low pressure system on Tuesday afternoon, where we see all of that rainfall, but that will be tracking off towards the north and towards the east. Now behind me, you can see that there is a system of high pressure, which is going to be remaining over the Atlantic. Now, whichever one of these dominates is really going to dictate whether or not this hurricane makes landfall on the east coast or into parts of southern Canada, or if it takes a more easterly track back out towards the Atlantic Ocean. So again, if it does make impact on coastal Massachusetts or in Maine, it will be definitely bringing lots of impact. So if you have any travel plans out there, or if you know anybody, it's definitely something to keep an eye on for the East Coast, especially considering the strength of it. But behind that behind that low pressure system for our region, we are expecting those temperatures to be much cooler than average for at least the next 6 to 10 days. And I think that really shows on our 10-day forecast. As you can see, temperatures will be into the upper 70s for Friday and Saturday. Sunday will be likely our hottest day with a high of 80, and Monday might be a little bit warmer at 81 before things really start to cool down with a high temperature on Tuesday and Wednesday in the mid 70s. We do have that scattered storm chance on Tuesday, but overall not too bad temperature-wise, and things are just really going to be cooling down. And look at those overnight lows are going to be into the low 50s by this time next weekend.
I am really loving this forecast. I mean, there's really no complaints for me, especially like I said yesterday, with the humidity being a lot lower. It's just so much more comfortable to be outside.
Yes, it's going to be awesome to be outside this weekend.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Garrett.